Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the week of January 18th. Very interesting week again for you this week. You start off with the Queen of Spades, which would be Gemini, and so it's always a good sign. I always say when you show up in your own reading as yourself, it really puts you in a position of power this week and allows you to get a lot done. And the thing about the Queen of Spades is that she is like one of the true leaders of the deck. She really can rise to the occasion, really be an amazing leader, get stuff done. She's all about intelligence, being able to communicate very well with her group of, she's with a group of people, and she's really good at communicating with those people. Even if she's just one-on-one with people, she's really good at communicating with people. So you could be embracing all those kind of abilities this week, and the Queen of Spades is like perfect for that. The Queen of Spades also is somebody who I say would just jump right into something. So it's like if you're thinking about starting something new, or getting a new job, or starting a new business, or starting a relationship. I know we're under a retrograde, but the Queen of Spades would have no fears, and she would just jump right into something. And the card kind of does say that you'll have the ability to do that, and you really won't have to worry about all these things like the retrograde or anything like that. It pretty much won't affect you with this new card. I will say that I think a lot of you are going to be dealing with a lot of people this week as well, and having a lot of people maybe coming in and out, offering you advice, and maybe advice you don't want to take. We'll get to that in a second, but it does look like it's going to be a very busy people type week for you. Next, you have the Four of Diamonds. Great card. This card brings in new jobs. It can bring in new jobs, new business. It always brings more money into your house. So it could even be if you're living with somebody, it could be that person earning more money, and it kind of benefits you. But it could also be you selling something. And I always say it would be you selling something like let's say like a car or bigger. But that's not always true, because if say you have jewelry or something like that you could sell that's as valuable as a car, that could be something else that you might need to do, or you might be doing. So it's definitely an option, but this is more money coming into your house, new jobs, and it's also very stable. Kind of will make you feel have a lot of stability this week, which is nice. Next, you have the Four of Clubs. Four clubs could be somebody coming in, could be, like a fire sign who's coming in, maybe like a Leo or something like that is maybe offering you advice. Could be, like a boss or a parent, or just somebody probably older than you, or in a position above you, in a position of authority. And you might not want to hear that advice this week, or or they just might not even really. The message I'm getting is that they just don't know what they're talking about at all, and they really shouldn't be judging you. So just know if you have these people coming in, and for a lot of you, it could be parents. We got the King of Clubs, Queen of Clubs coming up next. So a lot of you could be dealing with parents, even if you don't live with them or anything. Maybe your parents are coming in and offering you advice you don't want to hear, or it could just be like a boss type manager situation. So just realize that you don't necessarily have to listen to it, or because of the retrograde, they could be confused. Clubs could represent communication. They can represent Mercury and communication. So it could be some confusion there. But next you have the Queen of Clubs. Again, it could be this fire sign coming in, and I'm feeling it strongly. This is not normally the message I would deliver on these cards, but I'm feeling it, so that's what I'm going to say. And, the Queen of Clubs can be a card also of kind of looking at your future. So this can be a planning card, and a lot of you might be doing that. I think I've said this to Gemini in the past, that a lot of you are doing planning and kind of looking in the future and seeing what you want your life to look like, and you're really figuring that out. So that's what you can do under this card. And finally, you have the Two of Hearts. Love is definitely on the table for a lot of you this week, and it could be in the form of that king or that queen as well. So those two could be coming in a position of somebody who's interested in you. And the Two of Hearts is a great love card. It means that it's a perfect match. It would be a great relationship, even though we're under this retrograde. Yes, I understand that, but this is a perfect match type card. If you are in a relationship, this could be that you and your partner are just having a really great time this week and being really connected. So that's really nice as well. But looks like a great week. Definitely dealing with a lot of people, but I think you'll be able to handle it. So thank you for watching.